Ain't it easy doing life with you? Slaying dragons next to you. Hop on a plane just to find you. 'Cause that's what feels best. You got my back anytime, any day. Hold me down if it don't go my way. I wanna know how.
So guys, as I said, I'll be telling you some stories about me. So today I'm going to tell you a story about high school, what happened to me in high school, and I will try to. So yeah, so in high school I went to a public high school. Until now I don't understand why I chose public school, but it's been my dream. Like I just wanted to go to a public school. So I went to a public school in the coldest place in Kenya, that is Kiambu. So in high school you shower with cold water, you wake up at 4, you do duties in the morning in that cold weather, like you mop a whole corridor, you mop classes, you sweep, you wash the basketball pitch. Imagine you mop a basketball pitch with your bare hands. You wash the kitchen is the worst duty I've ever received. Washing the kitchen, you know, people will pour rice, washing the dining hall is the worst thing you will ever imagine. Like people will pour food, you have to wash it, like after breakfast, after lunch, after supper, 3 times a day. And like who does that? And they give it to form ones. So it was really bad. So the only option for you to escape all this disgusting thing and this punishment and all those things is to become a prefect. So if you go to high school, the number one privilege that the number one thing you want is to become a prefect, because if you are a prefect, life will be easy for you. You don't do duties, you don't wash, you don't do nothing, you just stay there, command people to do things, and teachers will respect you, students will respect you. You can punish other people if they get you in a problem. Like they spare you, they tell you supervise the others who are in the problem. You go to free trips, sometimes you enter the kitchen. Like life is just. So everyone wanted to become prefect, and so did I. So it was my goal, especially after being in Form 1, doing all those duties of the dining hall, and my portion is big. Imagine there are tables and chairs and what you have to push them so you can mop and return them. Like they drained every drop of energy that I had in my life. So I was bitter. I really wanted to become a prefect with all my might. So I waited until Form 2, because Form 2 it's the only place that now you can be an assistant prefect of any position that you want. So I really wanted to become a dorm prefect, because the way our dorm prefect inspires me. Like the way I see her, she does her things, she commands people, she keeps the dorm clean, she has the right to close the light anytime, open it anytime. Like just like I felt life was nice to become a dorm prefect. So finally I was in Form 2 and the election day was there, and everybody was assuring me that that position of assistant dorm prefect is mine, is mine, is mine. So like my head grew big. I knew I was the one. It reached a point that even the dorm prefect would give me things like privileges. Like I locked the door for her, I opened the door, she'll give me the keys. On Monday, on Sundays, I think, I don't know which days that the teachers come to inspect, like she'll tell me to help her to see around if everything is in order and stuff. So I really knew I was the one. But when the election day came, the other contestant who was contesting with me, who was quiet, nobody was even supporting her, got the position. How? I don't know. Like I don't know how like all of a sudden all those people were assuring me and showing me love and everything. I don't know where they disappeared to. She won. It was really bad, devastating. I was bitter. Like if I imagine going back to the dining hall or mopping the pitch or the like it just gives me ulcers. I was really feeling bad. It's like the end of the world to me. So I did not even wanted to finish the rest of the election, because it goes from stages, from the class to the dorm until the head girl and deputy head girl. So election goes like that. After you vote for this, you go back and then you vote for the other, like that. So I really didn't want to know anything. So I just went behind the school. There is a place called Jesus Corner. I went and sat there. So I had a friend who was the chair lady of the CU. So she came to me to comfort me, and to comfort me with another girl, and she was telling me, don't worry, it's God will. God has a reason. God has a way. You know, those things. It made me even more bitter. I started crying. So, like, one of them started telling me, Yom, instead of sitting here and crying, she told me, you go and try other positions. You know, it's not yet done. And I was like, the remaining position are big position. There is no way I will get it. If I did not get a small position like this, how can I go and get those big positions like punctuality, compound, all those things like the other big ones? And I was like, and she was like, and kitchen, like, told me, just go and try. So, and by that time, like, we will go to classes, like, we have, like, per stream we have 6 classes. So imagine how many classes are those. There are a lot. So we will go to class and write my name there and write the position. So I decided to go for punctuality. So yeah, I will go. So other classes we will enter and they will tell us they have already taken their votes. So like that. So we did what we did, and I knew, like, I'm not getting the position, not at all. Like, I was just doing it for the sake. So I just did it. We went back to the assembly where they are going to announce the people who won and stuff, and I was just there sitting down, even like I was not in the mood. And all of a sudden I had punctuality. Damn, like, God, Jesus, like, did I just hear Yom? And people were like, oh, yeah, you got it. Imagine, God is great, God is good. So anyway, I became a punctuality prefect. Every time, before any bell, I will go and stand in the compound and command people to run, people to go wherever they want to go. If I see someone walking, I have the privilege, I have the power to tell them to kneel down. I give them punishment. Like, it's just... So every day I will just wear clean, put my tie, tuck in, brush my shoe. I stand there and I tell people to run. Like, there is no more running for me anywhere. I just take my time. So it was so that feeling, you know, you can even tell Form 4s to run, and if a Form 4 refuses to run, she kneels. Like, that power, it's just, and then no more duties, no more what, teachers respect you. And even if you enter a class late, like, the teacher will not ask you, because she will say, oh, you are doing your work outside there. And these people, they don't listen and stuff. It was nice. But guess what? I just spent 3 days, 3 days, and they demoted me. Not even 1 week, 3 days. And I was stripped of the position. Like, God. Like, I thought you proved to me that you are God, you're Jehovah. Like, what happened? Like, and the story about the demotion, I will tell you another day. Hope you enjoyed.